Hi guys, and welcome to your 20-minute Pilates session. You don't need any equipment. We're going to start stood up. So grab your mat and let's go. So let's come to the end of your mat. Feet are hip width apart and we're going to stand nice and tall to start off with. Let's do a few shoulder rolls just to calm the body down and get ready for a nice workout. So we're going to inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the sky and exhale, back down. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, we lift. Exhale to release. 1 more time. Inhale, draw up towards the sky. And exhale down towards the floor. Nice. This time, chin towards the chest. We're going to roll it down towards the floor. So let's just trickle the fingertips down the legs. You can keep a soft bend in the knees here if you want to. You're going to start to feel a stretch through the hamstrings, so back of the legs. That's completely normal. That should happen. And just let your whole body go nice and heavy here. Beautiful. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, fully release out through the mouth. Fingertips touch the floor and we head forward. So walk those hands forwards until the knees naturally drop down towards the floor. And then your hands are going to be in line with your shoulders. Knees are in line with the hips. So this is your 4-point kneeling position. Let's just do a few cat-cows to again warm up. So inhale to release towards the floor. Exhale, chin to chest, we round, press the floor away. Nice. And again, inhale, we drop, eye gaze upwards. And exhale, chin to chest, we round, round, round. Press the floor away. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, we drop. Exhale, chin to chest, we round. Press through those hands. 1 more time. Inhale, eye gaze forward and up. Exhale, chin to chest. Belly button heads up towards the sky. Nice. And then back that neutral position. So back is nice and flat, neutral spine. Let's just do a few warm-up exercises for the wrists because we've got some plank swing up. So we're just going to do small circles, staying in this position, but you're going to find that your weight goes to one hand as you circle, then to the other hand, and back to the center. Nice, reverse direction. So one hand, circle it round, to the other hand, and back to the center. Good, change direction. And again, to the right hand, circle round, to the left hand, back to the center. Last time. Left hand, forward, right hand, and center. Nice. So let's go into that plank position. Left foot goes back, tuck the toes under, and the right foot goes back. We're in that full plank. Too much, you can drop the knees down, but keep the bum tucked. If you're feeling good though, let's take it to that full plank, your choice. Press through the hands, eye gaze slightly forward. We inhale fully in through the nose. Exhale fully out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to head upwards to that downward facing dog position. Dropping your heels towards the floor, stretching through those arms. So make sure they're nice and straight here. Heels can head down as far as they want to. If you have stubborn hamstrings like me, they might not want to go all the way down. Okay, so just see how that feels here. You might find that as the session goes on, we can get deeper into that downward facing dog. Okay, so don't stress about it too much right now. So we're going to start off by taking your right foot behind your left. So we're in a single leg downward facing dog right now. See if you can deepen that stretch a little bit more with just one heel. Okay, so with that left side, often when we just have one foot on the floor, it can be a little bit easier to get into that stretch. Right foot, as I said, is just behind, just with the big toe touching the floor. Okay, beautiful stuff. Let's bend through that right leg this time, pointing it towards the sky. And then we're going to drop it down towards the floor and then back up. Okay, now when I say dropping it down, we're keeping it hovered, so it's not going to fully drop. And then we lift up. Nice. And again, inhale to bring it forward. Exhale to shoot back up to the sky. And again, inhale forward. Exhale back up to the sky. We've got 3 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, shoot it upwards. Nice. 2 more. And last time, inhale and exhale, up, up, up. And stay here for a second. Before we bring it back down to that bent leg position, we stay. Inhale, drop to the floor this time. Exhale, lift it up. And again, down and up. Nice. Keep going down, lift. Nice. Use that exhale to lift that knee upwards. Beautiful stuff. Last little push here. Let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Press through those arms. And 1. Lift and hold. And drop that knee down. Nice. Let's point through that left leg. Let's come and do some glute work here. So we're going to point through that left toe. Okay, that left foot. Right knee is down to the ground. That's our stable base. We're going to lift and drop with that left leg. So leg lifts. Nice and simple. Not a complicated movement. Sometimes the basics is what's best. Okay? Keep going, keep going. Let's work on a bit of endurance here. So let's just go until we really start to feel that glute working. Okay? Why not? Lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Keep pressing through the hands. Eye gaze is slightly ahead of that mat. Beautiful stuff. Should we add in some pulses? I think so. Let's lift this time, hold, and let's do some tiny pulses. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I want you to think about barely dropping that leg. Okay? So it's not even that noticeable. That's the goal. So basically we're keeping the tension on that left hand bum cheek the whole time. Okay? We're not letting that leg drop too low. We're staying in that lifted position. Nice. We're going to stay here for another 5 seconds. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold this position. Stay here, hold. Squeeze that left hand side as much as you can. Can you lift a little bit higher? Hold. Nice. You start to get cramp through the foot. And again, let's lift a little bit higher. Hold. Too many H words in one row. And again, let's lift higher. Hold. Nice. We're going to keep that leg lifted because why not? We might as well just keep it there. And then we're going to focus on the triceps. So walk the right hand forward. It's just the fingertips that are kind of supporting that hand. But you're going to focus on your left hand. So all the fingers are grounded here, okay? And then we're going to focus on that left hand tricep, so the back of the arm. We're going to bend, exhale, lift. Bend, exhale, lift. So the right hand is just there for a bit of balance, okay? If it's easy, take it away, okay? Your choice. If it's not easy, I would suggest keeping it there, okay? Nice. Use my advice if you wish to, but your choice. You have been warned. Nice. Down and up. Down and up. And again, let's go for a bit of endurance here. So let's just enjoy the ride. Enjoy that lift and that lower and that burn through the left hand tricep. So all our energy is now focusing on this left arm. About 80% anyway. The other 20% is focusing on that left leg that is still lifted behind you. Of course, that's still happening. Let's get ready for some pulses on this side. You ready? In 3, in 2, and 1. Let's take it down. Let's hold it here. Let's pulse and pulse and pulse. So we're staying low to the ground this time. The legs, it was high to the sky. This time it's low to the ground. Lovely stuff. We're starting to feel that burn. And we keep going for 5, for 4, 3. Keep that leg lifted and pointed behind you. 2 and 1. Press all the way up. Right hand comes back. And this time we're going to come into a side plank, okay? Now I am just going to swivel over. So you can actually see me here, okay? We're keeping that right leg bent and that left leg straightened. So you're just going over to the other side. So you're forward facing. I'm going to need to face you to do this so you can actually see. So let's lift the hips up to the sky. Top arm reaches, okay? Leg is going to lift and drop. So same as what we just did, but different, okay? Same, but different. Because we're now forward facing. That leg is still lifting up towards the sky and dropping down, but we're going to be working through the glute med, so your side bum. Lovely. Keep going, lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Are we still focusing on our breath here? There's a lot going on, so it's sometimes really easy to forget. And sometimes we stress about breath a lot in Pilates. So I want you to just think about a breath pattern that works best for you right now, okay? Nice. Should we go on to those pulses? I think it's about time. Let's lift and hold. Let's pulse and pulse. So again, we're staying high to the sky. That's it, pointing through that left-hand side, the left-hand leg and toe. Nice, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. Let's thread that top arm underneath and we lift up. And again, 2, and lift. Keep going, 3. Thread it underneath, squeezing that underneath oblique. So the side waist here and stretch. We go for 4. And again, 80% effort is focusing on this arm. 20% is focusing on that leg that's staying lifted. We've got 2 more. Stretch. And 1. And stretch. Drop it down. Drop it down. Nice. Let's come into the downward facing dog. Once again, okay? So I'm going to just be facing this way just because that seems to flow a little bit better. But you can go back to that first direction that we were in. Inhale, exhale. Use that exhale to gradually take yourself back to that downward dog position. Nice, beautiful stuff here, guys. Feeling a nice release. Just bringing the heart rate back down a little bit. Not too much because, of course, we've got the other side. But just enough to recover slightly, okay? Let's ground that right heel down this time. Left leg is going to go just behind it. The big toe is on the floor, okay? And again, we're getting that nice hamstring stretch through that right hand side. And then we're going to bend the leg. Toe is pointing towards the sky. And we're going to take it forward, plank position, hovering that left knee. Exhale, we take it back. And again, inhale, bringing it forward. Exhale, taking it back. Lovely stuff. Forward. Back. And again, forward. And back. Keep it up here, guys. Pressing through those arms. They're staying nice and straight if we can. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. Forward. And back. Nice. Let's come to that hovered position. We stay. Drop the knee down. Exhale, lift. And again, drop. Lift. Nice. Drop. Lift. Keep going. 4. Nice. 5. We go to 8, 6, 7, and 8. Hold. And drop it down. Nice. Stretch that right leg out behind you. Let's come on to that glute sequence, okay? So we're going to lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Keep going. Lift and drop. Again, we're here for a bit of endurance, so we're here for a little bit of time, okay? I actually might come back this way just to make it a little bit easier for you all to see. Plus, it's a little bit sunnier this side, so I feel like it's a little bit nicer to look at some sunlight, because living in Wales, you don't always get a lot of that, so it's nice to see it whilst you can. Keep going, lift and drop. If it's too much for your arms at any point, okay, or your wrists, you can head down to that forearm position for a little bit of a change. That is completely okay. Okay, so do what works for you. I'd rather your hands weren't clasped, keep them outward, just to keep that chest nice and open. All right? Lovely stuff. Should we come on to those pulses? Let's lift that leg and let's pulse. Rhetorical question, of course, because they were always coming. Nice. Keep going, lift and drop, lift and drop. You've got to pretend like you're talking to someone, otherwise I go crazy. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold it here. Can we point through that toe a little bit more? Lift a little bit higher. We're going to hold. Squeeze that right hand bum cheek. It should be nice and firm if I was to poke it. Okay? I'm not going to because, well, I'm not with you. But imagine somebody was coming up to you and poking that bum. Okay? Let's lift it a little bit higher and let's hold it a little bit more. Nice. Keep that belly nice and braced. Keep it tucked in. Let's lift and hold one more time. Hold it here. Beautiful. Nice. We're going to keep it lifted. Remember, it's not going to drop down. We're going to focus on that right hand tricep this time. Left fingertips walk forward and they stay there. Okay. Option is to remove that hand if it's easy, but your choice. I leave it up to you. Keep that right leg lifted. We're going to drop and lift. Nice. Drop and lift. And do you remember when I said we're working on endurance? The rule still applies here. Yeah, there's no difference from the other side to this one, unfortunately. We have to work both sides evenly, which means we come back for endurance on this right hand side. And that means we're here for a while, okay? But that doesn't mean we have to go super quick. We're not going to rush this set. We're going to enjoy that burn. Is that such a phrase? We're going to enjoy the burn? Well, I'm making it a phrase right now. Let's enjoy it. Let's keep smiling. That helps. The smiles helps. Down and lift. Nice. Down and lift. Keep bending through that right hand side. Remember, 80% effort into the arm, 20% in that leg that wants to drop down, but we keep it lifted. Let's pulse. Let's stay down here. Tiny pulses. Good stuff, guys. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press through that arm. So good. Let's come into that side plank position. So again, swiveling round to the front, forward facing. Stretch that top arm. Press through that bottom arm. That's staying nice and long. And we're going to lift and lower with that top leg. Side bump, your glute medius starts to switch on. Nice. We don't have long left. Let's keep those smiles going as we lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Beautiful stuff, guys. Should we go on to some pulses in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. We pulse. All this leg starts to shake. Oh, can you see that? The wobbles have commenced. I always get it on one side more than the other. Is that just me? Am I alone? We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold. Let's thread underneath. Oh, the whole body is now shaking. Every single muscle wants to join in the wobble party. Sure, why not? Come on in. Nice. Thread and reach. That's it. Thread and reach. Should we go for 4 more? Squeeze that underneath oblique, the side waist as you thread under, and then reach up nice and tall. 2. Nice. And 1. Reach and hold this position. Drop that leg down. Bring that right hand back to the floor. Let's go back into your plank. Left foot back, then right. We're going to hold this position 3 breaths, just like we did to start off with. Inhale, exhale. That's 1. 2 more. That's 2. 1 more. Let's go back up to a downward facing dog. Hamstrings, can they get a little bit more of a stretch by encouraging those heels to drop down a little bit further? Again, don't worry if not. You might even want to walk your feet a little bit wider. That can sometimes help. Nice. Let's slowly walk the hands back towards the feet, so reverse to what we did to start off with. Let's hang heavy. Let's encourage that heartbeat to come down a little bit slowly. Nice. Let's take 1 more inhale in through the nose here. Let's encourage your weight to balance a bit more into your toes. And use that exhale to slowly restack the spine. Head is the last thing to lift up. Shoulders draw up towards the sky. And back down. And you are done. That is your 20-minute Pilates class. I hope you liked it. No equipment, but you can still do a lot with your body. And yeah, have a wonderful day.